Hey everyone, welcome back to Scribblestokes. Right now, the crypto market is sitting on a razor's edge, and I've got some jaw-dropping on-chain data to share. Recent Bitcoin whale activity is showing distribution patterns we haven't seen in months, with massive wallet moves that could signal a major shift. Are we staring down the barrel of a crash, or is this just noise? Stick around as we unpack the numbers and figure out what's really going on. Let's set the stage. Bitcoin is currently hovering around $58,000 after a shaky few weeks, down roughly 15% from its recent high of $69,000 earlier this month. The broader market sentiment isn't exactly inspiring confidence either. The crypto fear and greed index is sitting at 39, which puts us firmly in fear territory. That's a steep drop from the extreme greed levels of 80 we saw just a few weeks ago. When sentiment flips this fast, it often means big players are repositioning, and that's exactly what the data is showing. Whale wallets, those holding 1,000 BTC or more, have been offloading coins at an alarming rate, and exchange inflows are spiking. This isn't just retail panic, this is institutional level movement. Now, let's dive into the on-chain data, because this is where things get really interesting. According to Glassnode, over the past week, Bitcoin exchange inflows from whale wallets have increased by 27%, with over 30,000 BTC moved to platforms like Binance and Coinbase. Historically, when whales dump large amounts onto exchanges, it's a precursor to selling pressure. We're also seeing a drop in the number of whale wallets holding between 1,000 and 10,000 BTC, down by about 3% in the last 30 days. Meanwhile, smaller wallets under 100 BTC are accumulating, suggesting a classic distribution pattern where big players offload to retail during uncertainty. On top of that, Bitcoin's net unrealized profit loss metric shows many long-term holders are still in profit at current levels, which could mean more selling if prices dip further. Technically, the RSI on the daily chart is at 42, not quite oversold but trending down, indicating momentum is still bearish. We're also testing a key support level at $57,500. If that breaks, the next stop could be $53,000. So, what does all this mean for the market? Well, whale distribution at this scale often signals a lack of confidence in near-term price action. When big players move coins to exchanges, they're either preparing to sell or hedging their positions, and that can spook retail investors, amplifying downward pressure. If we look at past cycles, similar patterns in late 2021 preceded a 20% correction in Bitcoin's price over just 2 weeks. Now, I'm not saying history will repeat exactly, but the setup is eerily familiar. On the flip side, this could also be a shakeout before a reversal. If Bitcoin holds above $57,500 and we see whale inflows slow down, we might test resistance at $60,000 again. But with the fear and greed index so low and macro uncertainty, like inflation concerns and potential rate hikes, still looming, the path of least resistance feels like it's to the downside. Keep an eye on volume too. If selling volume spikes on a break below support, it could get ugly fast. Alright, let's wrap this up with some actionable thoughts. I want to hear from you in the comments. What do you think about these whale moves? Are you bracing for a dip, or do you see this as a buying opportunity? Make sure to like this video if you found the data helpful, and subscribe to Scribblestokes for more daily crypto breakdowns. Also, keep tabs on those key levels I mentioned, $57,500 support and $60,000 resistance. And watch on-chain metrics like exchange flows on platforms like Glassnode or CryptoQuant. We're in a critical spot right now, and the next few days could set the tone for the rest of the month. Here's a final thought to chew on. If whales are distributing at these levels, are they expecting a deeper correction? Or are they just taking profits before a bigger move up? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, the market is about to get very interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.